Let's try this again. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be playing with not only a new eyeshadow palette, but a brand new indie brand that hit the market just a couple of weeks ago. This is their very first launch, and that is the Burnt Forest palette from Kryptein Cosmetics right here. This is what the palette looks like, and it is absolutely stunning. Look at that beautiful color story. It's a little more on the neutral side, but we have some beautiful pops of colorful shimmers in there, so it adds a little character. But this palette retails for $59. It is unfortunately currently sold out, but it is on a pre-order. This palette includes 6 mattes, 4 multi-chromes, 1 duochrome, and 1 mixed shimmer shade. All of the pans in this palette are magnetic, and that black color down there called Black Hole will actually be shipped separately because it is super fragile according to the brand. But this is beautiful. I'm excited. And not only did they come out with the palette, but they also came out with this beautiful single shadow right here. This is the color called Fairyland. Let me open it up and I will insert a swatch as well. But it is this beautiful purple shade right here. So you know your girl had to pick it up. But this is a multi-chrome shadow. It's an extreme multi-chrome. It is $18. It is also currently sold out as well, but it is on the pre-order, and I think this one's on a shorter pre-order than the other one. But it does come in this cute little compact with the name on the back as well. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be honest, this is not the first time that I have played with this palette. Funny story, y'all, that I will jump into in just a little bit, but before I do, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna create 2 looks using this palette, and I'm gonna let you know all the tea on this palette, how it performs, how the mattes are they creamy, are they soft, do they build, do they patch, do they fluff away, is there pigmentation, and how the shimmer shades perform as well, how shifty, sparkly, is there a lot of fallout, are they crumbly? We are going to discuss it all. So if you want to see what 2 looks I create using this palette, then stick around. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes for this palette, and while I prime them, I'm going to tell you my little story, but I'm going to use my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base right here for this. So I actually have already filmed this video. I sat down, I did my first impression, and filmed 2 looks with this eyeshadow palette. I am going to recreate those exact same 2 looks, but when I went in to edit this video later that night, y'all, not only was my microphone not turned on, which I can deal with that. I can always go over and do a voiceover, like that's not a huge deal to me. But somehow I filmed the entire thing in slow motion. I don't even know how that happens. I don't know what I hit. I have no idea, because after I figured it out, I went and looked at my camera, turned it on, did a test, and everything was fine. So I don't know what I hit. I don't know what I did. So this will not be a first impression. This will be a second impression, but I am going to do the same looks. But I can tell you, based off of what I've already done, spoiler alert, this is a beautiful palette. But let's jump into it. Let me show you how it performs. So for my first look, we are going to be playing with the greens. So I am going to start with this green right here in the crease. This is called Bergine. Yes, Bergine. That is how you pronounce that. And I'm going to go in with a Singe Beauty EO3 brush right here, and I am just going to fluff this into my crease, bringing it up just a little bit, and instant color payoff. We absolutely love that. And that was one of the first things I noticed the first time I used this palette. Oh, y'all, I'm so upset that you don't have like my first initial reaction of this palette, because I'm impressed. But we're just gonna fluff in this beautiful green color. There is just a tiny bit of kick up in the pan. There's more with the darker shades than there is with the lighter shades, but that's fine. Kick up doesn't bother me as long as the palette performs. It doesn't patch or skip. The shades build on each other and we don't have a significant amount of fallout. I am okay with kick up. It's the performance on the eyes that matter. And look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Should I zoom y'all in a little bit? Maybe I should zoom y'all in. Hold please. Okay, I think that's better. Let me know what you think. But okay, so that is that first shade right there. And if I add just a little bit more, it does deepen the shade, which I love. It doesn't start to fluff away. Like, this is a nice matte formula, I can tell you that for sure. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to move on to our next shade. We're going to go in with this deep green right here that is called Withered Leaf, and I am going to pick this up with a Singe Beauty EO2 brush right here. Get the dog hair off of it. Speaking of which, there she is. Can you look at that little sleeping face? I know she's not happy. It's early. She's a sleeper. But I'm going to pick up this color and I'm going to put it into my outer corner of my lid. And again, instant pigmentation. I do get fallout with this color. So if you look, you can see that little bit of fallout right there. And let me show you the kick up in the pan that I'm talking about. So just that little bit of kick up, not a big deal, but that's okay with me. So I'm just going to put this in my outer corner, kind of bring it out a little bit, creating the shape that I want. And I am going to deepen this up a little bit more with that black shade as well. So I'm going to bring in this about halfway across my lid. And then I'm going to make sure that when my eyes are open, you can see that dark green. I got that hood I gotta deal with, y'all. There. I'm also gonna take a little bit of this down onto my lower lash line, bringing it about halfway across. Not all the way. I just want to have a nice cohesive look. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love it. Let me show you how easily this fallout goes away. So you can see that little bit right there. Gone. No big deal. So next I am going to go in with a Sigma E42 brush right here, and I'm going to pick up the shade Black Hole just a tiny bit. I just want to deepen this up ever so slightly. This is a nice black. I do get just a tiny bit of fallout, but not like I do with that green shade that we just used. But you see how that just adds just a little bit right here in that outer corner. Not a lot, just deepen it slightly. Okay, let's kick off that fallout. Ooh, we're making a mess. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into some sparkle. So I'm going to put a little bit of NYX glitter glue on my lid really quick. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Pop that on here. Okay. I don't know why I'm even bothering putting that lid back on. But for this, we are going to go in with this shade right here called Dawn, and I'm going to pop that all over my lid. And then we're going to take, where are we? This shade right here, Moss, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. So with my finger, I'm going to pick up the shade Dawn, and these are very soft, but they also feel a little hard pressed, but I don't have a hard time picking them up. But look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Like, I'm impressed. I am really impressed. There are brands out there that it takes a long time for them to get to this level of wow factor with a shimmer. So for me, that's impressive. Beautiful, beautiful. Bring this all the way in. And then I'm just going to kind of tap it right out here to disperse it a little bit. But isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. So, so pretty. Okay. For the inner corner, is this my brush? Yes, this is my brush. Okay. So we're going to go in with that shade right here, Moss. And I'm going to pick up my Singe Beauty EO1 brush. And this shade is a little more on the flaky side than that shade Dawn. Like, let me show you. Hello, hello. Are we going to focus? Yeah, see how it's just like a little bit on the flakier side, which is fine. I don't mind. It's got a little more texture. But we are going to pop her into that inner corner. This is a really, really pretty shade. It kind of gives like a gold to green shift. So the first time I did this, I hadn't used any of these shades. I hadn't even swatched it. It was like untouched by human hands. And yeah, I was completely blown away. But let me go ahead and finish this look really quick, and then we will jump into look number 2. Alright y'all, so this is the first look completed right here. What do we think? I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the greens. I love the shift. I love how everything meshed together so beautifully. But let me go ahead and tell you what I have on my eyes to finish out this look. So I went in my waterline with the Give Greener Pastures liner down here. For my lash line, I used the Glam Light Calligrapher liquid liner, and then I threw on a little bit of the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara to complete this look, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks beautiful. But let's go ahead and jump into the second look. So for the second look, we're going to go ahead and we are going to build dark to light, since the first time we did light to dark, just so we can see how these colors are going to build on each other, how they are going to work. So I am going to start with this shade right here called Soil, and I am going to, if I can find it, yes, I'm going to pick up a Singe Beauty EO4 brush right here, and we are going to start building this outer corner. And look at that shade. So, so pretty. Beautiful. Very, very happy. I'm just going to build it up a little bit above my my crease, just so you can see that color whenever I open my eye. Like that. Not too much, but just a little bit. And I'm also going to take the same shade and I'm going to bring it under on my lower lash line as well, just to give a little bit of that depth and connect everything. Nice cohesive look. There we go. That looks really nice. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the shade Transition right here, and I'm going to pick a little bit of that up with a Singe Beauty EO5 brush, and all I want to do is fluff this right here in this inner part of my crease and up a little bit, and then I'm going to also fluff out the edges of that first shade Soil that we used, just so everything blends really, really nicely. So I am just doing that. Just softening those edges, and I'm going to take this same shade and we're going to come right under here, bringing it all the way over. So pretty. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this shimmer. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of my NYX glitter glue that fell into the palette and has green all over it. Fun times. But I'm just going to pop a little bit of this right here on my lid, and we're going to go in with that single shade Fairyland, and we're going to put that all over the lid. And then I'm going to use that shade Germ, which is the really light shade, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. So look at how beautiful that is. You're like, girl, we've already seen the swatch, but oh, stunning. So beautiful. Oh, I love that shift. It looks so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of the shade Germ right here on my inner corner, and then I'm going to pop off camera, finish up this look, and we will be back with a completed second look. All right, y'all, so this is the second look completed with this palette, and this is beautiful. I love that single shadow. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But let me know what y'all think, which look is your favorite down in the comments. But let me go ahead and tell you what I used to finish off this second look. So I did go in with the same liquid liner and the same mascara that I used over here. I am really enjoying both of these. And then for my waterline, I went in with my Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner in Cinnamon. This is one of my absolute favorite liners. Well, the formula as well as the color, but that's what I used down there, and I love the way that it turned out. I think it's beautiful. But let's go ahead and zoom y'all out just a little bit, and we're going to talk about this palette. All right, y'all, so let's discuss the Burnt Forest palette from Kryptein Cosmetics. So I think this is a beautiful palette. I love the way it performed. I love the way that my eye looks look. I feel like the colors went really well from light to dark. They built up from dark to light. The shimmers look beautiful. They are very shifty. They are very sparkly. I really enjoy them. Of course, I have not gotten to every single shimmer in this palette. We have used all of the mattes, but I haven't used, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shimmers in here. So we still have quite a bit left to test out, and I will continue to test this palette out. I will probably do a short and or a reel over on Instagram and here on YouTube, so I will be on the lookout for that as well. But this is a beautiful formula. I am very impressed with a brand's first ever launch. Not only is this a beautiful palette, the packaging is absolutely stunning. It's very lightweight, very lightweight, very slim, but very sturdy feeling as well. And it was packaged so well in the box that it came in. It did come from overseas. It came from somewhere over in Asia. I can't remember where, but it really didn't take that long to get to me. I ordered it on launch and got it on Saturday, so about a week or so. But this was packaged so well. The box was nice and big. There was bubble wrap around it and then more bubble wrap around that. My little single and the black shade in here were packaged really nicely as well. So that was very impressive. Oh, hello, my beautiful girl. But so not only that, but we have a beautiful color story, and I love the performance of this palette so far. Like I said, we still have some shimmer shades to check out, but I can tell you based off of the first time that I did this, these shadows were all day. I didn't have any creasing, I didn't have any fading, I didn't have anything like that. And I even went to go help a friend paint her house and got a little sweaty, got the heart rate up a little bit, and when I got home everything still looked beautiful. So that was impressive as well. The wear time on these is absolutely beautiful. I'm excited to see what else the brand has planned in the future. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. I'm excited to keep using it. And I'm really impressed that it's sold out. But like I said, there is a pre-order on it. So yeah, I think this was a success. I think this is a new brand that it's on my radar. And like I said, I'm excited. I'm just repeating myself, but the little single shade as well, I think this is beautiful. I like that we have a little addition like this, and I love that it comes in its own little compact, but you can pop it out. So, you know, if you wanted to put this one in the palette instead of a different shade, you could absolutely do that as well. But yeah, this is beautiful. If it's on your radar, if you have it on your wish list, you're a little apprehensive about purchasing it, I don't think that you will be disappointed at all in any way, shape, or form. You saw it for yourself. You saw the pigmentation, the performance. It's a beautiful palette. I'm excited, but let's go ahead and shut out this video because I am rambling, which I tend to do. I'm not very good with like closing things out and shutting it off, but I do want to thank you all so much for being here today, for watching my video and spending your time with me today. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave today and click that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future videos here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every week, most days, if not every single day, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. So until my next video, have a good one. Bye.